with a clash. That's another headline. Moving on, let's see if I can take up the leadership newspaper and check for the sports content, particularly football. Let's see if you guys, okay. What's leadership giving me this this morning? Not saying what I want to say. Nah. Okay, I will check out the Blueprints newspaper. Olympics qualifier, Super Falcons to face Ethiopia without Wardrum. NPFL fines Canopilas 1 million. Heartland supporters get warning. And CAF reschedules Widal Enyimba clash today. Today. I don't think this is correct. It was rescheduled to Thursday, I suppose. This game should be played on Thursday. Okay. But that's what the headline said. Today's Wednesday, so it should be rescheduled to tomorrow. Or for tomorrow. The game was built for today. So the headline, nah. I suppose that's a mistake somewhere. The People's Daily. Let's see. In sports, Simona Halep, former world number 1 appeals to cars over doping ban. Tottenham 2, Fulham 0. Angel is bringing the excitement back to Tottenham. And that's a big headline there. Still go, Cleo. He's doing a lot of good job. Bill Ken writes, it says, Everton chairman and theatre producer dies at age 78. I thought with him. I'm heading to the Nigerian Tribune now. Well, that's the major headline. Paris 2024 qualifier. Falcons tackle Ethiopia today. Osimhen Napoli rift continues. And Finidi confident ahead of Wydad clash in Morocco. Former Arsenal striker blames Barsi for Fulham defeat. Who does that? And just so you know, Mustafa Ekene shines at Providence Bank Grand Slam Tennis. And celebrate Rashidi Yekini's 60th posthumous birthday. Well, may so always gentle. Rest in peace, the man who scored Nigeria's first World Cup goal. I'm still taking more. The Vanguard Sport back page. Kane scores, assist to extend German side lead in Group A. Wydad coach refuses to rule out Enyimba's fight back. Match holds tomorrow. NPFL fines Kano Pillars 1 million naira. And for the Paris 2024, Nadoze Ajibade Oshola orders tackle Lucy in Addis Ababa. Don't blame Uzoho alone, Rufai says. That's the goalkeeper's crisis. Osimhen Boniface lead Nigerians' most valuable players. I always love Vanguard Sports. It's always detailed. And Lagos School gear up for Principal's Cup. Okay? With a Casablanca versus Enyimba to hold tomorrow following travel H. I mentioned that. Okay, those are the headlines on the Vanguard Sport. Let me take your reactions first, and then just talk about the UEFA Champions League matches that were played yesterday. 9:15 here. Let's talk. 070. You can pick any of the headlines to react to. 070 0951 0000. The WhatsApp portal is 080 999 30137. All right, so that's the headline. Just let's have you add your voice to all of these headlines at this time. And the big one is actually the Paris tournament. It's really, really crucial. I mean, what's really going on? Has to be said. What's going on? Oh dear. Okay. Let's see what happens.
Catch up with all the latest sports news on
So let's talk about it. Let's just have you. NFF saying that they are yet to conclude, plans for the coach. Hello, good morning.
Praise.
Yeah, Sport Drive.
Good morning, Mr. Praise.
Yeah, good to have you. Good morning to you. Oh dear. You might just have to please call back if you can. Let's see if we can take it. Yeah, welcome. Sport Drive this morning. Let's talk.
Good morning, Mr. Praise. This is Chuck Chuck.
Oh, Chuck, good to have you this morning.
Yeah, I'm still wondering.
Go ahead.
I'm still wondering why NFF had knocked out World Cup. Since they know that the World Drums, the contract is ending. What's actually going on?
I don't know because
Jesus Christ, this is our country. Is it that these people don't? Is it that these people don't have the heart? Will I say heart of Nigerians at heart, or how will I say it? The interest of Nigerians at heart that since World Cup ended, they have not scouted or they have not even gotten someone to interview, or I don't really understand.
You know, the last thing I would say I understand is the fact that there was a time that NFF president spoke about is that Wardrum will be in charge of our World Cup qualifiers, all right? And afterwards, you know, a lot will be said about his contract. So I thought that they're already working on it since they already have evaluation towards working on it. He said it. So I don't understand also where we are in a situation where Wardrum is telling us it can't be in Ethiopia and it won't be in Nigeria for the return leg because his contract has not been sorted. And NFF also confirming that.
There was a sign on your show. You said that Wardrum will be until the end of October.
Exactly.
I heard you say
correct.
That. Which October? Is it this October or October next year?
No,
October
of last year.
Hasn't finished.
No, it was actually October October this month. And you know, even as at that time, yes,
this month hasn't finished.
Correct, Chuck. Correct. And let me also say this. The projection then was that, you know, Nigeria will not get a bye. Like our first game will not be against Ethiopia. We thought we were going to play some matches before Ethiopia. So it was projected that we're going to play some qualifiers early part of October because the qualifiers is on. The reason why we are playing now is because, you know, Nigeria's got buys. So we've decided not to play some teams.
I think we'll have to find a way of holding these people accountable. They should not be playing with us. Why is it that things about Nigeria are not going forward? Every time we're running around the circle.
Okay, Chuck.
Actually, have a nice time.
Yeah, thank you. Have a nice time as well. So it's crazy, really. So, but for the coach, it's a win-win for him. He's got 2 jobs. He's a college coach in St. Petersburg. So what it means is he decides to stay and manage his club instead of coming for the national assignments. And funny enough, or has to be said, Nigeria failed to qualify for the last 2 Olympics tournaments. And so this is really even super crucial, and we need to get it right. This is not a way to go. But we would leave this complete position and head straight to the UEFA Champions League, where it was quite super night for the likes of Manchester United. And all I just want to do on the show this morning is feel your pulse and feel your emotions. Tell me how you felt, how great your night was, how excited you are, still are currently, or were last night, as the case may be. Let's listen to Everton Hag.
Yeah, it's his job to give him advice, or give him coach instruction, and then of course Andre has to decide. Yeah, it's his job to give him advice. Say coach instruction. So they were well organized. Copenhagen, it was difficult to create chances. We didn't get the right building up, so we didn't get the tempo in the game. The second half, I think, was better. Also first half, the pressing. By moments where we got some press on, but by far not in many occasions or in a long period. So second half was both things were better and the building up was better.
Well, Man United won 1-0. Harry Maguire got them the goal, and later on in the game, what a save from Andre Onana to stop Copenhagen from getting an equalizer after they won a penalty, in that game. Also, quickly, it was also massive night, you would say, for the likes of Arsenal, because they won their game. So it goes to 1 against Sevilla. And here comes the voice of Mikel Arteta.
Has not been there accurate. Maybe that could be the difference. Well, boxes are paramount in Champions League. We've had 2 or 3 chances where we didn't have score goals. The first one from Martinelli, but first minutes the team has created a very good game, and we have good chances. With the 2-0, we had to kill them because we had 2 or 3 chances to do so, but we gave that goal, that corner kick, and they started to cheer themselves up. Of course, they have a great experience. They started to believe, and we have had to suffer.
And yes, for the result last night in the UEFA Champions League, Galatasaray won, Bayern Munich 3, Manchester United 1, Copenhagen 0, Lens 1, PSV Eindhoven 1, Sevilla 1, Arsenal 2, Braga 1, Real Madrid 2, Union Berlin 0, Napoli 1, Inter 2, Salzburg 1, Benfica 0, Real Sociedad 1. Later tonight, Feyenoord will take on Lazio by 7:45, Celtic Atletico Madrid, Newcastle Borussia Dortmund, Paris Saint-Germain AC Milan, RB Leipzig against Red Star Belgrade, Young Boys Manchester City, Barca, Shakhtar Donetsk, Royal Amtol, SC Porto. Praise Alonge. Thank you for listening. Good morning. I have to go now.
This is Nigeria in